Many businesses are dying because they don't know how to compete. And business is all about competition. We are in a capitalist economy. What it means is that anybody can sell what you sell. And it's a free market. That's exactly how the free market economy works. So, but many businesses are getting crushed by competition because they don't know how to compete. And here's what I mean. In a tough economy, when people are feeling the pressure of competition, the first thing they do, which is a very wrong thing, is they cut price. Price is usually the first casualty in the battle to win competitive ground. So people go and cut price. But the problem with cutting price is that it is a dive to the bottom. And the other problem with price is that you cannot hide it. The moment you cut your price, you have instantly communicated something to your competition. They will know that you have cut your price and you are inviting trouble because they will cut and then you will cut and then they will cut and it's a dive to the bottom. The only person that benefits from that is your customers. Your business will struggle. Your profit margins are going to shrink. You may likely get out of profit territory and you may now be running losses. And unfortunately, many businesses are now in that zone where they are just open for opening's sake. They don't want it to look as if they have failed in business. So the business runs, they pay salary, they pay rent, but the owner of the business is miserable because the business is not making any profit. What I'm going to teach you in this video today is an advantage you have that you're not using. And unlike price and all the other things that you can cut, I forgot to mention, one other thing that people cut is their product, which is also dangerous. Because they want to match the competition, they start cutting either the quality or the quantity of their products just so that they can preserve their profit margins. And consumers and your customers are not stupid. They will see it. They will know. In fact, consumers are so powerful that just by holding your product, they will know that this thing has dropped 10 grams. There are people who are that good, particularly your most loyal customers. They will know when something has happened to your product quality, to the quantity, and to your service quantity, to your service quality. So anything you try to cut in your business, you are going to be undermining. You may win in the short term. You may experience a bump in profits, but you're already digging the grave of that business because you will likely start losing customers. You will likely start losing profits, and you will likely start losing ground. So what I'm about to share with you can be a lifesaver if you implement it well. So what I want to talk about is a competitive advantage that you have and you can leverage, you can take advantage of. But the best thing about what I'm about to tell you is that your competitors cannot easily copy this advantage I want to share with you. And that advantage is your personality, your personal brand. Before you think that this is like one of all those ordinary videos, I want to bring to your notice a mega trend that is playing out right before our eyes. Look at the social media accounts of Tony Elumelu and look at the social media accounts of his companies, Hairs Holding and UBA. Who has more followers? Look at the accounts of Dangote, Aliko Dangote, and look at the accounts of the Dangote Group. Who has more followers? Look at the following of Elon Musk as a person and look at the following of any of his companies, right? What is becoming clear is that personal brands are superior, have become superior to corporate brands. So the era of hiding behind your corporate logo and your brand and your business is gone. The era of hiding behind, I am the CEO of ABC Limited. I'm the MD of, people don't care about titles and the company. People are interested in the person. So what people are using now for competitive advantage is their personal brand. And the big question is why? Is it because these people is it because they are egoistic? Is it because they are vain? Is it just because they want to show themselves and make you feel jealous or envious? That is what I thought. And I made this mistake for almost 10 years. I refused to put my face out there. I was consistently hiding behind my corporate brand. But what is playing out is totally different because there are huge commercial benefits to having a personal brand compared to a corporate brand. Why? Because your customers are human beings and human beings connect to human beings and human beings buy from human beings. So the moment you infuse your personality into the equation, you change everything. Your competitor can copy your price and even beat your price. Your competitor can copy your product. In fact, what's still, competitors can clone your product and deceive your customers to think that it is what you sell. But nobody, as of today, in 2024. Nobody can copy your personality. Nobody can speak the way you speak. Nobody has the tone of your non-verbals. Nobody has the same body language. Nobody has your level of energy, at least the way you present it. You are unique and wonderfully made. You are your own spec. And the moment you put that in front of your business, what you have just done is that you've introduced a competitive advantage that is not easy to copy and is not easy to beat. So when people are buying from your business because of the personal brand, it makes all the difference. You can actually retain your price when your competitors are dropping their price. And guess what? Some of your loyal customers will keep buying from you. Why? Because it is you, because of the personality that is involved, right? You can even have trouble in the business. And because there's a human in front of the brand, you will be more successful in communicating that message and connecting to the market compared to when a faceless brand and a faceless logo are trying to relate to human beings. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. What you need is a human to human connection. But there's a twist to what I'm about to, there's a twist to this thing I'm sharing with you. Your personal brand is not just about you, the owner of the company. It's not about you, the owner of the company. Everybody who works inside your business has a personal brand. And what I'm telling you about is not new to you. You have noticed it. All the people that work for you have a personal brand. There's that one that is always smiling and is always happy. There's that one that is always gloomy, doesn't like working with people. There's that one that dresses well and is so full of himself. There's that one that customers always want to talk to because she's always personable, always ready to help. Is not always telling you, but it's not part of my job, it's not in my duty, it's not in my job description, I'm not the owner of the company. They're just that person who is infused in the job. All your employees have personal brands, even though they may not know it. But you have a responsibility as the owner of the business. You have to understand what I'm about to teach you. Those your employees that have solid personal brands should be standing with you in front of the corporate brand. They should be the ones in customer-facing roles. Those ones who love people. Those ones that are presentable, that look good, that smell good, that smile, that pay attention to who they are and how they look, notwithstanding what you're paying them as salary. Those are the people you should put front and center in front of your customers. When your customers come to your place of business, those are the kinds of people they should be seeing. They should not be seeing a grumpy person. And because he's a manager, customers see that person. That person needs to go to the back of the office. They should be working in the back office where humans don't see them. Pay them well, but let them work at the back of the office where people don't see them. If people are going to come to your place of business, it should be a joyous, happy, inviting, warm place. And you already have some of the resources I'm talking to. Some of those employees that have solid attitudes, that have this positive approach to life. One opportunity you can give to them is you need to put them in customer-facing roles. Receptionists, sales, customer experience, customer service, after sales, any part of your business that touches a customer, you need somebody that has a solid personal brand facing that customer. And what I'm telling you is not theory. We're already even seeing it in places like Nigeria. I've seen some of them on social media. One that catches my attention, I have no connection with them, I just admire them from a distance, is a company called Pamtech Group. And I was surprised they're not even in Lagos, which would be like the commercial center or the trend center in these things. They're in Owerri, right? The brands that sell this company, I don't think I've ever seen the owner of the company in any of their videos. They are always explaining the problems that people have with cars. They are always giving you insights. They are educating and entertaining the audience in something that ordinarily should be boring, which is automobiles and vehicles. And they do it by infusing comedy, by infusing fun. And these people are employees of the company, right? I may be wrong, but from what I see, these people are employees of the company. And they build such a solid personal brand that a business that ordinarily, automobiles, selling vehicles is difficult. Because most times you sell it on logic. The price of the vehicle, the range you have, the availability, your sales service, after sales service. But these guys have done a solid job. They have put a personal brand in the face of something that ordinarily would have been a boring corporate brand. So this is something you can start doing in your business. Whether you are a barber shop, you have a supermarket, you provide services, you are a lawyer, you have a small consulting practice, you provide spa services. You have people that have solid personal brands in your company. Start using them to your advantage. Although I mentioned this in another video, there are corporate brands, big corporates, big companies, right? In Nigeria and some other countries. I used that example before. There's a bank I know. When I started my career, they were known for only hiring beautiful people, beautiful guys, beautiful ladies. Why do you think the bank is hiring beautiful guys and beautiful ladies? The banking is a service, and by nature, a service is a person-to-person thing. As long as it's not a digital service, a service is a person-to-person thing that requires human interaction. So what it pays is that sometimes you see that a person is always going to a particular bank because they want to see the face of that guy or the face of that lady. You notice that a person has had the same bank account officer going on 7 to 8 years, and that guy has moved from bank to bank, and any bank he goes to, his customers or her customers follow them. What do you think is happening there? It's a personal brand. It's a personal connection. You don't need to be an Elumelu or a Dangote to have a personal brand. All of us are already brands. As long as you have a friend, one friend, that person is attracted to you because of your brand. So that you are not aware that you have a personal brand does not mean it does not exist. You have a personal brand, and it is time to bring it front and center to serve your business. Your personal brand, your personality, the way you look, right? As long as you have a friend, there are all kinds of people, tall, short, beautiful, ugly. Everybody has a friend. Your friend is attracted to you for one reason, your personality. As long as you have a personality, you can put it in front of your business. The advantage is that you will end up creating a competitive advantage that nobody can copy. Don't forget, people may copy your price. They can copy your price. They can copy your product. They can clone your product. They can poach your employees. They can do anything to you. But the face of the brand is something that nobody can shift. And you don't need to be a brand. You just need to be a face of the business. So to put this into context, let me use this in my own line of business because I practice what I preach, right? I launched my business more than 10 years ago. Exactly, say 13 years ago, right? And for a long time, I struggled to put, not that I struggled. The truth is, I refused to put myself in front of my brand. It was always the name of my company. If you ask me, who are you? The same way many people do it. I will tell you I'm the CEO and founder of Activator HQ, or the former name, Small Starter, right? So you introduce yourself, but people don't care about CEO, all these titles. People don't care. People don't give a damn the name of your company. It is when they are connected to your personal brand, they'll start asking, okay, so what's the name of your company? So we're getting it backwards. Don't introduce your company first. Tell me who you are and what you can do. So my name is John-Paul Iwuoha. I'm a business strategy specialist. What it means to the man on the street is that I solve tough business problems. I make it easier and faster to build a business. That's what I do as a person. The company is just my vehicle for doing it. That's a legal structure for doing it. But that is a value I can bring to you as a person. I've been doing this for a decade plus. I've helped entrepreneurs everywhere from Gambia in far West Africa, up all the way to Ethiopia, Kenya, and then down to South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, Uganda, Tanzania. I've helped entrepreneurs build businesses in all these countries, including people in the diaspora, people who are in the diaspora in Europe, North America, who are trying to build business back home. I help them with everything from startup strategy. What is the best business idea to go with so that you don't waste your time, energy, and money? What is the best market to enter? I help people to figure out how to raise money so that they can start and grow their business. I help to crack the sales problem, how to attract customers and how to keep customers. Some businesses are leaking buckets. They just get customers because they can run Facebook ads and all that. But there's no retention. And if there is no retention, you don't have loyal customers. So what it means is that if anything happens, you don't have any base. Your base is going to fall out. If the economy gets tough or something, you're going to miss out. So retention is something I help to fix. I help to fix operational problems. Many businesses are struggling under the weight of, yes, we are making sales, but without me, this business will not run. I have a lot of issues, a lot of problems with how this business is running. On top of that, many businesses are not profitable. You are making sales, you are incurring costs, you are paying your rent, you are paying your staff. But at the end of the day, the owner of the business goes home empty-handed. There's no profit. And they're asking themselves, I don't understand, I made sales. But there's no profit. There's a profit problem in that business. And one of my specialties is in helping to crack and hack the profit problem, optimizing it and maximizing it so that you can expand your footprint in the market. I also help with solving the talent problem. How do you attract capable people, keep them motivated so that you don't keep losing people all the time? Because for some kinds of businesses, you cannot do it without labor and talent. That's something I do. Another key specialty is growth. You've been running your business for some time, it is stagnant, and you want to get your business to the next level. You want to expand. You want to grow the business, either in terms of revenue, in terms of the size, in terms of market footprint. So these are all the things that I do for entrepreneurs and business owners. And I know that people need this help on an ongoing basis. Why? My DMs are full. A lot of people are asking for this help, and I'm just one person. And I know the best way to provide this is not to give you a course to go to or a book that you will read. Business owners need ongoing support and help. You need somebody you can rely on to improve the quality of your decisions so that you're not making mistakes as you're building a business. That's why I developed the Business Mentorship Group, the BMG. That's what it's called. The Business Mentorship Group is an exclusive group for entrepreneurs and business owners who are at different stages of building their business. Some people will be at the startup stage. Some will be in the I'm running my business. Some will be in the pre-startup. I have ideas, but I don't know which one to start. I don't want to waste my time, energy, and money starting the wrong business, which is very common. More than 70% of new businesses fail, right? And then other people they've been in business for some time, but they need to grow the business and expand it to the next level. Some people are looking for stability. Their business relies 100% on them. They want to be able to build a business that is systematized so that they can afford to go on leave, fall sick, have time with family, and do other things with their life. So these are the benefits that I bring to the table. And before now, I used to provide all these things hiding behind my corporate brand, right? But then I noticed the trend. All the big guys, that's what they are doing. People who are very accomplished. Elumelu is doing this. He's in front of the UBA brand. Dangote is doing the same thing. Branson has always been doing it. Branson is more popular than his virgin companies, any of his virgin companies. So I'm like, who the hell are you? I'm a small, get in front of this brand. What are you afraid of? Video will not bite. And I've been doing it for some time now. Really, I notice that people will have to connect with you based on the human connection. Some people see you and there's just something in human nature and they know, I need to work with this person. That is an advantage of a personal brand, which you miss when you are hiding behind your corporate brand. So if you've watched my videos, you see the kind of value I bring, the value I demonstrate in advance, essentially living the principles of my Messiah strategy, where you demonstrate value in advance. If you love everything I've been teaching, or if this is your first time and you're like, who is this guy? There's a lot of this. Go to my page and I don't need to convince you. You're going to be convinced by yourself. Join us in the BMG. We are recruiting members for the BMG. The business owners and entrepreneurs who are going to join us inside our exclusive group. The group goes live on the 31st of August, 2024. The only way you may be able to get in after August 2024 might be in 2025, or if new vacant seats open in the BMG. So if you run a business, you have any of these problems that I love to eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I can't wait to blow your mind with the kinds of impact and progress I can help you make with your business. That problem you're struggling with in your business is a problem because you don't know how to hack it. I've been doing it for 10 years plus. It's my forte. Essentially, I'm a specialist doctor for businesses. A couple of people have said that about me. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm here for the convinced. If you need convincing, go and look at the kind of value I've given for free, and then make the decision if it is a reasonable or sensible idea to get into the BMG. But if you're already in the BMG waiting room, please say hi so I can say hi back, because we're waiting for the 31st. And until then, stop hiding behind your corporate brand. The world has moved on. People now want to connect with other people. It was a very difficult decision for me. I'm a very private person. But again, I have to listen to the market. I don't know anything. I'm a dunce. The only person who knows something is the market. And everything I learn from the market. The market is my boss. That's where my customers come from. That's where my sales come from. That's how I get fed. So the moment I stop listening to my boss, that is the market, I'm in trouble. What the market is saying now is that they want to connect with people. They want to buy from people. So stop hiding behind your logo and your corporate brand. Don't say you didn't hear it from the Business Activator. Until my very next video, see you inside the BMG if you're one of the lucky ones. Cheers.